It happened hundreds of years ago. That night, he lost himself and became nothing. That night, he made a decision that cost a life. But not just any life. The life of his child. His only daughter. The best part of himself. That night, he lost himself and became nothing. He was the first, but not the last. You knew it was Karen right away. Only she would show up after midnight. But you'd forgive her showing up at any hour. Because she was the best journalist you had. And this time, she'd outdone herself. She only had a fragment of the story. About a strange cemetery kept under heavy guard. You weren't sure at first why Karen would bring this to you. Until something caught your eye and you realized this was the story of a lifetime. In minutes, you were ready to head to the site of the footage. Once again, Karen proved why she was the best. Why past tense, you ask? Well, that's a long story.
The locals complain about strange noises and lights coming from the cemetery, but it's under 24-hour guard. Can you talk to the guard? Try to distract him so I can sneak past. Take my notebook. It has all the details I've gathered so far.
Hey, this is a secure area. You can't be here. I'm not authorized to tell you anything. What? I levitated? That's ridiculous.
I'm beginning to think the guards aren't keeping the cemetery safe from people, but keeping people safe from the cemetery. You wouldn't believe what I saw. What or who? I don't even know, but it sure wasn't human. I managed to take a photo, but it's stuck in the camera. I think the batteries are acting up. We have to find a way to show the guard so he can do something.
Are you serious? Trying to tell me there's a living skeleton riding around the cemetery on horseback? Okay, okay, I'll take a look around. Just don't let this get out. The locals already have too many ideas about this place.
Help! Get me out of here!
Shh! Hide! I haven't seen anyone, but you were right. The skeleton definitely isn't a statue. It's alive. No touching. See for yourself. The skeleton in the photo is different from the statue. How is that possible? Do what you want, but my life is more important than this job. I'm not staying here 1 second longer.
Ah, human. You're indeed persistent. Yes, I am alive. So, what happens next? I do not hear the sounds of cowardly flight. This is encouraging. Perhaps you and I can make a deal. I am the keeper of this cemetery, and despite my lack of sight, I know everything about you. I know you seek your friend with the fiery hair. Due to her curiosity, she has been trapped. She now has only 1 foot in the living world. I am blind and cannot help you. The raven was my eyes for many years, but he is encased in stone. I lost part of the amulet which can bring him back to life. Find it, release the raven, and then I will help you. At last I can see. What a marvelous night. Rain, darkness, and decay. All the things I love. How I have missed this. Release her? Ah, human. Your friend has come under the influence of powers outside my control. All I can do is help you get into the crypt. But if you enter, I cannot guarantee either of you will ever get out. Here is a key to the crypt, the skull. A raven will help you with the other keys. I would suggest that you don't waste time. You haven't much to spare.
You're just in time. I have no idea what's going on here. I reached for the scepter and this thing grabbed me. Look, there's something attached to the scepter. Maybe it's a clue. Oh, and when you get around to it, could you get this thing away from me?
Oh, a living human. It's been so long since I spoke to someone of flesh and blood. I'm Drake. Well, I was. I'm dead, you see. And I'll probably be the cause of your death, too. And the death of your red-haired companion. She has one foot in the grave. And you will, too, if you try to save her. Which you will. I'm a victim of circumstance, just like you. They say I killed my brother, but it can't be true. We were performers, you see. One night we were rehearsing a death-defying stunt when something went wrong. I don't remember what. When I came to, my brother was dead. I refused to believe I could have done it, but the thought has haunted me all these years. Help ease my mind. After that, I promise I'll show you and your companion the way back once you open the portal.
I must patrol the cemetery, but rest assured, I'll be following every step you take within my domain. You see, not only can I see through my raven's eyes, but I also speak through his voice.
boy, am I glad to see you. Don't make any quick movements, or one of these things will bite you. I don't know. Something dragged me down here and threw me into a pit of snakes. Now my arms and legs are going numb. I don't know if I'm just scared or if I was bitten. You have to calm these things down and find an antidote and hurry!
Eyes burning, predicting death. Look for answers in the mask. Eyes.
His name is Nathan. He died while rehearsing an underwater stunt. His brother's ghost spoke to you in the crypt. I cannot see who was involved in Nathan's death. You must figure this out to come back to the world of the living. Nathan is in a trance that allows him to hold his breath underwater for a long time. He holds a flute in his hands. It used to control the snakes. You'll need the locket the raven is wearing. Take it. Bring the amulet to Nathan's left knee. When it starts glowing, use it. Good. Now pass it from the elbow to the left hand. Now from the same elbow to the shoulder, quickly. Good. Now touch his right hand. Quickly from the right temple to the left. Now slowly from the left cheekbone to the right.
Hello. Why did you interrupt my trance? And why do you look so worried? You're not making any sense. I can assure you I'm in no danger. These chains are just part of the stunt. My brother and I have done this hundreds of times. That's too bad. I'd help you, but chains... You can handle things on your own if you go inside and get the special flute. It's broken, but I whittled a replacement part before rehearsal. You just need to put it all back together. I'm going to continue my meditation now. Otherwise, I'll really be in trouble. Rehearsal is in half an hour.
I don't know what happened to him, but the bird's last words were this: "Don't trust tears. Sad masks lie. Everything with them is vice versa." It must have something to do with the code.
Thanks. Did you find an antidote? Hey, wake up! I gave you an antidote. It'll take effect soon. Let me out!
Without this key, you can't free yourself. Today you die, and tomorrow, everyone will say that I killed you. They will believe I was jealous of your talent, but the real reason is different. I love you, brother. Goodbye. I think one death is quite enough for today, don't you? But if you insist, you can die too. Stay out of this.
Don't ask. When I woke up, Drake was standing there and his eyes were blazing with some kind of weird fire. He kept mumbling, "Kill, kill." I thought he was going to, kill me. But then I realized he was talking about his brother. I caught the key he threw in the well. You have to go save Nathan. He's our way back to the world of the living.
think you can mess with the course of history? Then you must take responsibility for some of their deaths. If you save Nathan, I'll kill Karen. If you give me the key, I won't lay a finger on Karen. But Nathan will die. Make your choice. A predictable choice. Well, we'll see how much time you'll need to save your friend. Your friend shouldn't have come. Her mere presence has disrupted the balance. If she dies here, no one can help her.
Help!
There you are, mortal. You need to save Nathan first. As soon as he's safe, we can take care of the rest.
Thank you. My brother Drake. How did you know he was going to kill me? I suppose it's not important. I'll deal with my brother later. And what happened to your friend? We've got to help her. You put out the fire, and I'll remove the shackles.
Thanks for putting out that fire, but I'm still trapped. Can you come down and help me? I'm so glad to see you. These rocks are crushing my feet, but they're stacked so high I can't reach them. I've tried wiggling too, but it's no use. Thanks for trying.
There's Drake. A creature has taken control of his mind. It's an ancient creature, one that feeds on doubt and anger. Your friend's time is running out. You'll need Nathan's help. No matter how skillful he might be, he can't remove these shackles without the key that Drake took.
Sally, at last you're avenged. I wish you could see it.
I am in your debt, stranger. Sally was Drake's wife. She died while doing the catch-a-bullet trick. The musket malfunctioned, and we discovered the bullet was real instead of wax. It's true, I was her assistant. But Sally always did the final check on her musket. It was an accident. No one could have ever imagined that she... Anyway, I can't change the past, but I can help save your friend. Let's go.
Such a strong will to live, but yet so many doubts. She is perfect for us. We are the comet spirit. We are alone, but we can easily conquer this world. You took Drake away from us, so we shall take away your friend, Karen, right? Karen shall become a wonderful vessel for us. What a lovely gift you have offered us.
I feel a change in my domain. The comet spirit is here, but it's beyond my reach. The comet spirit is an ancient creature whose time passed long ago, his original name lost to time. He draws nourishment from lost souls who are tormented by doubt. By increasing these doubts, the spirit led his victims to do dreadful deeds. By saving these souls, you're depriving him of his strength. Seek the guardian upon the throne in the tomb and return this to him. Prove by your actions that the scales are in your favor, and perhaps he'll let you in. You'll find the comet spirit behind him.
Prove that you came here with good intentions.
Hi, could you help me? My kite flew into the cemetery, but Mommy won't let me get it. Could you get it for me? If you do, I'll give you my shovel. Thank you.
Why are you following us? Karen lies at death's door. She is only alive because of us. So do not interfere.
Hearing you arrive is music to these old ears. My name is Skyros. I'm chief of the abandoned. This is what we called ourselves after our ancestral spirits turned away from us. When drought came to our lands, and the air hung heavy with plague, I called out to our ancestral spirits. He said that I must sacrifice the most precious thing I had. My heart grieves. I even offered my daughter Ateki, but even she didn't appease the spirits. Please, help me get back into ancestral spirits' good graces and save my daughter.
You're an outlander. No, you'll enrage the spirits. I'm grateful for your mercy, but I must be punished for what I've done. When the comet fell from the sky, my father forbade me to approach it. But I broke his rule, and now the spirits are angry with my tribe. I haven't seen the comet itself. It fell deep into the ground and left a hole behind, but I saw what it produced. It's something very ancient and hungry. Talk to my father. He's the leader of a village to the east of here. What's that?
The chief's mind wanders the spirit world, but you can wake him by following my instructions. Take the locket from the raven. It will help you find 3 fire symbols. Hurry now. Find 3 water symbols. Now just find 3 earth symbols, and the chief should awaken.
The spirits foretold your arrival, stranger. I wish your words were true, but I can't risk the lives of my villagers. The stars predicted a falling comet that would bring misery to our lands, but I've never heard of this comet spirit. What? This is the creature you mentioned? I suppose you were telling the truth, but we'll need water to put out the spirit's fire. If you appease the thunder spirit, it will bless us with rain. Then Aiteki and I will be free. You'll need shaman's clothes and a mask. Once you're dressed, restore the statue of Thunder Spirit and present 3 gifts to it. If Thunderbird considers you worthy, he will bless us with rain. Go! Now, the spirit recognizes you as an equal. Find the mask. Now you can see the spirits. Return the statue to the altar. The spirit has heard you. Now, present your gifts to him. The spirit is satisfied. Now play the drums to make it rain.
You saved me. You saved us all. Here, I found this thing at the comet site. You might need it to fight this spirit.
You saved another soul. That's commendable. Soon, you won't need them anymore. We'll have everything to truly become ourselves in this world.
Nice to meet you, stranger. Though the circumstances are sort of tragic. My name is Frank. Not so long ago, well, for me anyway, I used to be the curator of a historical museum. My wife, Lily, and I traveled all over the world searching for unique artifacts from ancient civilizations for our museum. We found some really rare ones, too. Lily herself was a treasure. One look was all it took for her to identify the approximate age of the find and what culture it belonged to. That's why I asked her to take a look at that temple. That's where she fell into a trap. It was my fault she died. If I hadn't asked her to look, she'd still be here. I deserve to suffer.
Hey! Activate the statue mechanism! Please! Hurry up! I can't hold on much longer! Phew! Without you, I'd be dinner for those crocs. Thanks a bunch. Huh? But wasn't that it? I can't reach you, but there's a passage here. Let's meet in the next hall and decide how to escape, okay? See you in the next hall. The key from the grate is in my bag. Here, catch. You have to see this. It's incredible. I can't move. It's hard to breathe. Another trap must have been activated. You're right. If you can remove the other locks, I can escape.
A long time before the world became as it is now, the Earth was inhabited by powerful creatures, known as the comet spirits. People worshipped them and presented gifts to them, but nothing could appease the hardened hearts of these creatures. Taking advantage of people's doubts, they encouraged unforgivable deeds, feeding on their victims' remorse and suffering. But they couldn't rule forever. The comet spirits began dying mysteriously. People used this opportunity to strike back. Humanity rebelled against them, forcing them to waste their strength against several enemies simultaneously. The people imprisoned the last spirit in the dream amulet and chained it with 3 heart locks. It was put into a sarcophagus and sealed by the spirit's original name.
It's still hard to breathe, and something's holding me here. Maybe it's connected to these symbols? Frank used to study similar symbols. You've got to find him. Here, take my whip. It can help you climb out through the hole. And tell him that
Interesting symbols. Despite my extensive immortal experience, I've never seen these before. I assume these form the comet spirit's original name. If Frank truly understands their meaning, then you must hurry. Lily's time is running out. And Karen as well.
Good evening. Excuse the mess. I wasn't expecting company. What? Nobody knows about that temple. How do I know you're not lying? No. Lily! I'm coming, darling! Yeah, I guess you're right. We can't save her with brute force. A few years ago, when I was studying the ancient settlement near the tombs, I found a box. There was a set of tokens with these symbols laying nearby. Unfortunately, I couldn't open the box. It had a lock with a strange eye shape. This key might fit. I'll get the box. You get the tokens. They're in a safe inside the closet. The key's on the table. Don't distract me. We're short on time. You gotta be kidding me. That was my spare key. I dropped the original key in the fountain near the museum. If you can't get it, we can't open the safe. Here it is. Give me the key. That's the spirit's original name. We have to...
That won't help you save them. We won't let you.
From what I've seen, you found an efficient way to fight the comet spirit's manifestations. However, I don't think that will stop him for long. I can't repair your equipment, but you'll need this photo. Now save Lily.
I didn't think I'd ever wake up again. Thanks again. This amulet was inside the sarcophagus. It must have been created to keep something or someone locked inside. I've got a feeling you know what to do with it.
The spirit is weakened. but now he's trying to absorb Karen's soul so he can possess her. You must use the dream amulet. However, I warn you, mortal, the amulet's powers will influence your soul. If you're not sincere enough, you may be crushed under its power.
Let's get rid of this thing once and for all.